Hello, Wavis. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is like the segment for both of us to shock sendiri.
Yeah, I just recall last time my friend said you cannot dance, right? You just point at the top, point at the moon. You look like dancing.
I go like that. So I feel, oh my God, Chinese New Year finally over. How was your celebration?
What you mean by finally over? It should be longer. Why we are not celebrating it for a month, Only 15 days is too short for me, Chinese New Year is the time to celebrate. For this year, this is fun.
Well, you see, because this year's Chinese New Year feels a bit like a revenge Chinese New Year for me. I felt like I bought a lot of stuff. I felt like I ate a lot. And I think really the revenge was overdosed to the extent that I still have a lot of snacks at home.
I feel totally different this year because this year's pandemic is still a bit high side. I have got children at home, right? I don't really moving around a lot. A bit feel like maybe more like a traditional Chinese New Year. What I mean, like people only start work after 15 days, 16 days. So what I did is just munching at home, all the cookies, and then I stopped at the day 10 of the Chinese New Year. You know why?
Why?
I managed to finish all those I like in 10 days.
You see, revenge. It's not that I meet a lot of people, but this Chinese New Year have a lot of heart attack, you see. Number one, I bought a lot of snacks. Number two, I had a lot of close contact. So what happens? Ended up at home, munch, snack, post-quarantine.
So you manage to keep to your budget since you have got a lot of quarantine, no chance to go out and circulate your money.
My Chinese New Year budget is quite high. So luckily it's within budget. It's just that if I compare to last year, this year's Chinese New Year expenses seems to go up like this. So I think that is why today's topic is very apt, isn't it? What are we talking about, Siu?
So we are just going to have a casual chat with one of our returning experts. So he's handsome, and on how to rearrange our personal finances after the holiday, the spending season. We was keep talking about the holiday season since Christmas. Christmas spending, New Year spending. Then after the Chinese New Year preparation spending, then Valentine's Day spending. At the end, I still give you one more chap gourmet Chinese Valentine's Day spending. It's like non-stop for 2 or 3 months. And honestly, I can't imagine if this is not a pandemic year, I will blow my budget to the high.
Because you like to go gathering.
Yeah, I had a record 15 days low sun non-stop. Whoever can beat me can just have a one.
So technically, this pandemic is good for you, but not good for me.
It depends how we use it or how we do on the thing, I would say.
So you know what? Whether you are like Siu or whether you're like me, there is a certain amount of expenses that occurred since December up till now, right? So the question really lies in our conversation with our expert today. How do we then recover all these expenses? For some of us, maybe over budget. For some of us, maybe just nice, but it's still feeling the pinch, right? Why don't we bring him out? It's a returning one. That's why we're not introducing him much. He's handsome. He's been sharing with us a lot about savings, budgeting, all those supportive habits in building our wealth. Know who he is?
Yes, who is the guy? Keep on talking. I suddenly feel would he be angry if someone said he was keep sharing with us budgeting, stick to your budget, plan your budget, then suddenly come out, okay, I broke it now, bro. How can you save me?
That is why it's good to bring him out and see if he can help us with that.
Yeah, let us welcome our guest for the day, our handsome man, Simon Singh. Woo, Simon, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Kitti and Sue. Thank
Wow,
you for inviting me back again. Definitely, it's a privilege for sharing my thoughts. Yeah.
It is our
Sharing your-
pleasure having you back. Today, you're very matchy with us. It's just
Yeah.
that we go like this, you go like this.
You're right. What a coincidence.
Yeah.
we are like crab going to the sideway. This is the rocket going out.
How are you, by the way, Simon?
Well, eventful Chinese New Year. Like what you say, lah. You eat, you visit, you work hard, you play hard. The last 2 days was eating.
Oh, last 2 days you still eating right now?
Oh yes. My for your information, Johorian Chinese New Year ended today, yeah, because we just had our Chingay.
The Kitti in the bird.
Oh, yeah, chinge, understand.
Yes.
I see. But how come you eat until today? Your size, my size. I saw at the day 10, you still continuing.
I only eat 2 meals a day, whereas you eat 8 meals. So that makes the difference.
Okay. You know what? Let's get back to our topic, okay? So, Simon, we've been having this conversation with you about, savings, budgeting, keeping in budget, making sure that we have certain discipline, right?
Yeah.
So, we're just going to go straight and ask you, so how can we recover if we have ever busted our budget from December up till now?
Kung hei bat choy. All right. Angel, can you show the slides to recap again what I've shared the last round?
Okay, let's jump to the auditorium. 1, 2, go!
Yeah.
Right, thank you. So if you still remember, this is one of the thing we got to do, no matter where are you today.
Yep.
So you have to, when you got your salary, you have to do fund allocation. So leave a portion aside for your living expenses, your investment, your insurance, it's under risk management, networking where you make friends, with your friends, with family, and then what else? Rejuvenate where you pampered yourself, going to spa, massage, holidays, and of course, hone your skill from time to time, how to improve your knowledge. So you have to set aside all this money. Okay, now coming back.
Okay, let's jump back to the auditorium first.
Yeah, if we
To the main scene, sorry. 1, 2, go!
all right, good, great.
Yeah.
So again, Chinese New Year is a time where families come back home and you tend to overeat and overspend. So how are you going to recover? Now, if you have followed this plan here, where are you going? Where are you going to get your funds from? So from these 5 areas. So of course, you can get it from networking, and then you can tap a little bit on living expenses. All right. Now, if you have blown, what should you do? First thing first, tighten your belt.
Oh.
So after the expenses, the past couple of months, this next couple of months, cut down tremendously.
Oh, yes. That's
Start to
why,
recover.
at my age, I cannot afford to eat more meals. When I'm younger, I actually literally eat 8 meals a day. But today, max probably 2 meals a day only. All right. So tightening your belt is one of them, and you got to tread very carefully how can you recoup back your finances.
That's a very good question. How do we then recoup? What would you suggest from a financial planning point of view, financial advisory point of view?
Yeah. So if this Chinese New Year you really blow your budget, so the next 2 to 3 months, try not to do less of networking side, meaning your 15% allocation for this area, you got to string it down. And then, of course, rejuvenate. Yeah, instead of going to spa or massage on weekly or bi-weekly basis, probably you have to do it once every quarter now. So these are some of the sacrifices we must do. As I've shared with you in the last round is I used to do clubbing. So instead of 3 nights to 4 nights, I cut it down to 1 after Chinese New Year. So these are some of the things that you have to sacrifice, to get yourself balanced and up and running again.
So if there is the case, right? I mean, I get what you mean by tightening the belt. But if I still have the lifestyle, I have the credit card, and I not always need to pay in full, right? Let's say I just requirement is 5%. If I can pay something 10-20%, should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Before you
I
answer,
pay more than the minimum.
Before you answer very quickly, hi Brenda, hi Wenchi, long
Hello,
time.
Brenda.
Yes, continue please.
Yeah, it looked good. Credit cards company always entice you, but bear in mind, whatever you owe financial institution, it won't come cheap. Are you aware that credit card will charge you 1.5% for not paying the full amount? Number one. Number
the
two,
interest.
they'll charge you an overdue interest of 1%. So that works out to 2.5% per month. Now, if you times 12, it comes to 30% per month, my friend. Per annum.
Bank
Correct.
very good business.
Correct.
Wow.
Correct. So
The FD they offer us is that percentage for the whole year, but they charge us per month.
correct, you're right.
Technically, your 1 month interest is equivalent to your credit card 1 month interest is equivalent to your 1 year FD.
Correct. That's why bankers, I'm an ex-banker, so I know how it works. So the principle of using credit card is never pay minimum or owe the credit card any money, or else it will snowball and it has no end.
So in that case, right, sounds the interest is going to be a lot, 20 over or close to 30,000, right? At 30%, which means every 1,000 we are talking about 300 ringgit. 5,000 we're talking about 1,500 ringgit. In that case, can I classify this in case of the emergency and touch my emergency fund to pay it off first?
Yes, correct. Ideally, we try not to owe bank, but what we can do is we have. That's why I say in basic financial planning, I taught you guys, you got to save for rainy days. Meaning you must have at least minimum 6 months of your monthly expenses stashed aside. Yes, when this is the situation, you should utilize this money to offset whatever you owe to credit card. All right, and as I said, this probably 1 month to 3 months, you have to tighten your belt to fill up all the so-called holes that you have created during this 2 weeks time.
Which that would be a risk also, right? If I keep on using the emergency fund, you make it create a habit. Maybe I worry, okay, I overspend, I use my emergency fund first, then I replenish it later. Then it become a loop that not supportive well, right?
Right. Yep. That's why in personal financial planning, you got to revisit your accounts, if possible, every quarter or every 6 months with your consultant.
Mhm.
Go through with them and see how well they can advise you. As I said, the participant here who are here tonight, you can call us anytime or give us a note. Okay, I'm in this problem. Share with us, and we will try our best to advise you. So in financial planning, we got to review our finances here as regularly as possible so that we will not fall into this trap, itchy hand by just going to the wall and press number, money will come up. So this is the biggest challenge for everybody. All right, that's include me. That's why after so many years of practicing this, I make myself, make it compulsory. I only withdraw something like 500 ringgit a week. So whatever I finish, that's it. That's my limit. Done with.
You see, Simon, nowadays the danger part is it's not cash based anymore, you see. Reload touch and go. Reload grab wallet. Reload whatever that wallet thing. So how would you recommend that we control so that it don't pile onto our credit card even more?
Okay, so all this is bogged down to discipline, where you want to hit. While doing this, do you really enjoy? If some people ask me in my class, they say, Simon, you have tortured yourself in this way. How can you enjoy life? Yes. Now, if you have heard the last round, we have many ways of doing things. The best is join a company that allow you to sign entertainment. Okay, that will help you a lot. All right, or work with company that provide you meals. So this is something that you can really save on this kind of money. Like example, my son just started work 2 weeks ago in Johor Bahru, and his company actually paid for lunch. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
That's
So
great.
he was paid 100 ringgit for allowance, and the lunch they catered for the whole factory, it cost him only 1 ringgit a day.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there are many ways we can save. So we have to open our eyes of what kind of organization you join. And of course, people are from big city like Kuala Lumpur, Johor Bahru, Penang, Touch and Go, order Grab food is a must. Yeah. So yeah, you got to be careful. You got to, that's why when you do recording, every single cent that you spend, you record. You make it a habit. Once it becomes a habit, it's so easy to control your wallet. All right. I also share with you, I'm very compulsive when I see shoes, when I see leather goods. Okay. So in one of the seminar I attended, the trainer said, the coach, okay, if you really have itchy hand by just swiping your credit card, before you buy the stuff, you ask yourself 2 questions. Is this what I want, or is this unnecessary? This is what I need to survive. So what do you want? So you have to figure it out. You think about this question overnight, then you come back again. So you know what happened? You will not go back to the same shopping center again. So you will not buy the stuff.
But the challenge now, right, is you always use the phone is add into the cart. But anyhow, I do agree with you. I tried that before on myself. I actually add almost 30 items into the cart once. Then I wait for 3 more days, only go back before check-in. Because in there after that I check, do I really need that? No. At the end, I check out for 10 only, I think.
Correct. Yeah. I'm also a compulsive buyer, shopper. Shopee, Lazada, AliExpress, all my private client. So like what Siu you say is very true. I will just take I need this shoe, 6 pairs, different design. I need these things for my new motorbike. Wow, 40 items. Then like Siu, I sleep over. Then the next day I wake up. Do I really need this? I think I need it, so I keep it for 1 week. Whatever I delete, that's it lah. You know how many items I delete? almost 100%.
That's good. I have to admit, right? This whole Chinese New Year expenses thing had me caught on this shopping bug. Honest truth is right now, if you open one of my either Shopee or Lazada, you will see over 20 items in the cart. You know how I stop myself? It's exactly what you said, right? So
Great,
while we
great.
take this down, the big question for yourself is, do you need this? If it's
Yes.
just a want, very simply, I'm going to top up, can this wait? Right? So if you say, do you need this? The answer is no. And can this wait? The answer is yes, then wait.
You're right.
Fair to say. Right? Sorry, Siu, you wanted to ask something?
Yeah, I got something to ask. Before that, I just give a comment. 20 something, not a lot. I just got a message from Taobao this morning. My card is full. Need to delete some before I can add in new one. Which is a good way also. You force to remove a lot of things. Then before you go and add in the card again.
I wonder how many items for a card to be full, Siu.
60 over, I think.
Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway.
Okay, back to the questions.
Yeah, backtrack a little bit. I wanted to talk back about paying off the debts and things like that, just in case if some of us or some of you have busted your credit card or maybe your budget for the past 3 months, right? So just now we talk about, okay, maybe we can use a part of our emergency fund to cover. So here's the thing. If our emergency fund may not necessarily be able to cover the over expense, is it advisable for us to stop whatever investment and use the money to clear the debt first, then only go back to investment?
Now, your reserve fund, I assume if you have started work, within I would say immediately after bonus, you should have your 6-month expenses stashed away. All right. So what happened if you overspend? Let's say now I overspend by 3,000. All are by credit card. So do I need to take my emergency fund to cover, or I do not have an emergency fund? I only have 1 month because of certain reason. It depleted to 1 month. So can I take it to, or I stop my investment? The answer is yes.
Okay. The answer is yes, because
because if you are parking your money into investment or stash aside in bank only pay you, like what you said earlier on, only pay you probably 2% per annum, whereas credit card charge you 2.5% per month. If you times 12, it will be 30%. So it's wise to settle your debts first before you do saving again.
What if my investment is higher than my debt percentage?
You see, we wouldn't know what is going to happen in the next 1 to 3 months. That's why we always advise our client, to stop your investment. If you have money, take it out and offset any debts you have, like especially credit cards, which is tremendously high, 30% per annum.
It sounds like, right?
I might have an idea.
Sorry, I'll wait, see you very fast. It sounds like debt piles on faster than investment.
Yeah, that is for sure. I think that is the truth. But when you're talking about if your investment return is higher than your debt interest, I may have a little, cannot say solution, say some idea. I'm not sure if workable or not. Maybe we can talk about that after the game. But something just came to my mind.
Okay, yes.
So what we do next? Jump to the game?
No. We go look at our tip for today.
This proof you are not overeat. You still remember what to do. Let's hit our tips of the day. What kind of game we have again today?
Today we are going to play the game that we played last round because it was so fun. Sing a song this time around with Simon. So
Just you have fun, right? Sing a song.
let us explain to Simon how this works, okay? So Simon, our producer will be giving us random words. It will be shown here, okay?
I didn't put it this way. Last week, there's a word coming up, love. So we have to sing a song with love. So I was singing, I love you, we love you, I love you, you love me, we are happy family, something like that.
Yeah, so basically you just need to sing a song that contains that word in the lyrics.
Okay.
Right? Very, very simple. So how we score points is if we manage to sing a song, right, and that contains the word and cannot repeat. Okay? Ready? Ready? Okay, let's look at the first word.
Okay.
Oops, I did it again. I played with my heart. Or played with your heart.
See Simon giving a red flag already.
Oh yeah, white flag.
White flag.
White flag. Also, I'm looking. I got any white flag or not?
I'm not a music fella, not a song fella. That's the problem.
Oh, these songs also okay as long as got this word. Is there a song? Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, but that one is not again. It's one more time.
One more time.
I like the word At least investment we have again is good.
Again, what other song?
Any song? What other song?
I must ask
Even Cantonese also cannot think of any.
Wow, our producer up the standard this particular time.
We should ask her to sing us.
Okay, you know what? This round is got a point. Next word. Simon, white flag. Hello. Oh, I know 2 songs already, but I let y'all go first.
Hello.
I was thinking about the same.
Yeah.
I only know the music.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
I only know, right? Hello world is the most popular text in the programming world.
That's right. And it's actually a woman name, yeah?
Okay, I may not be able to sing this song properly. It's the Hello from Adele version one. What Hello from the other side. Don't know what I also not very good with this. That is why this game is very challenging. I'm also not good at it.
This song I surrender.
You ask me to sing song, I'm Bak Chi, you know. Can they say Bak Chi?
That is why we are being challenged. Okay, let's see the next one. All.
Oh.
All.
Copy all.
All.
Oh, copy all. 接杯搞 copy all.
Einstein, but not this all.
Oh my God. All. Ay. Can't think of any, Jalan.
It's so simple and yet so tough, right?
What is that kid song already? The round the world one.
No idea. Oh.
Yeah. All the single ladies. They don't know how to sing.
Okay. Okay, you win.
Oh my God. Our producer is making this very challenging this time around. Revenge. See, we always bully our producer lah. You lah, you.
You lah, don't want to bribe him. Don't want to
I'm
cook for
very
him.
kind to her one. I always say I want to kiss her. She not say no.
Okay, let's see the next one. Oh my God.
Money.
Make the world go
Money,
crazy.
money. It's so funny in a rich man's world.
Money.
Money. What other money song, way? Money. Money, home.
I think got one song. Is it
What?
Sukiyaki or what? The song name. There's a word money. The actor.
I give up. Where's my white flag? I also want to wave white flag surrender. White flag. Okay, let's do one more. One more.
Call. No, she's asking you to call to ask for the answer. Pick up your phone and
Okay.
call.
Kring, producer. What's the answer? Call. Oh my God.
Call.
That one. Say my name, sun shines through the rain, the whole life so lonely, and then you can miss the pain. It's not. There's no call. It's say my name. Call. Oh, that song that don't call me baby.
I don't call me baby.
Yeah, what that song already is very old song. Don't call me baby.
Yeah, I'm too young to know that.
Yeah. We are too young.
We are too young to know that.
Walao, you're young, then I want.
Huh? Sometimes young is not the age, it's the mental.
There's another new song one. I'm just one call away. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I surrender.
Now we know it to count.
You see,
Announce you are the winner. Wait.
I say last one. Producer, don't let us go. Show us another one. This one got that Frank Sinatra one.
My way.
I did my way.
I did it my way.
What other song got way? Way. It's obvious we are not very good in this.
We are not karaoke kaki. That's why.
I am, but I don't memorize very well.
Must be lyrics, right?
Ooh, time's up already. I see she dot.
Is it got a song called Talk Talk Talk?
But then in karaoke, I croak, not sing. Anyway, okay, don't need to announce winner because we all surrender.
So your prize is you can get back to munch on your Chinese New Year food.
But yeah. Okay, let's look at our tips number 2 and then go back to our discussion.
We are back.
I like our tips. Take control over your money or the lack of it will forever control you. That's so awesome.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, back to your idea. You have some kind of
Gosh.
idea just now. Yes.
I'm not sure if they're still valid or not, because that was something I did when I was after graduate of 2-3 years, right? When I hit to the pro my budget, all those things, right? When we have a credit card debt, right? If we manage to get a second card, right? Some of you offer us to have a 0% credit transfer for 1 year, which means actually it's lengthened us for another 12 months.
Correct.
To pay it back.
Correct.
Right? We are already restructuring on the emergency fund or even the.
Isn't that the method that a lot of people get into deep
Deeper
debt?
trouble.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
That is the how I get into deeper debt.
Oh my God, then don't suggest. Everyone forget what you just said.
No, this might be have some keys. I'm thinking, if committed to cancel the card, the other card, right? We actually still holding one card. And not ended up, we got 3 or 4 cards. Because what happened to me last time is I balance transfer 1. So from 2 cards, I become 3 cards. Then I become 4 cards. So ended up I got 4 or 5 cards. So I got 4 or 5 cards to spend, to maintain a budget. But if you are committed to, let's say I do this balance transfer, I cancel the rest of the card, right? Actually, I stay back with a single card, right? That may be a way or not. Let's ask the expert.
Okay. If you ask me, don't do that, because you're creating more debts. You're creating more debts. So my experience, well, it all depends on the individual whether you can lower down your esteem, by doing moonlight, meaning you get a part-time job. There's so many things we can do. I think the millennium are very creative as far as this is concerned. I know many my peers, my friends, children, what they do is they go online and they have part-time so-called business. One of my buddy friend in Australia, what he did was, he tendered some of the arts, and then within weeks or months he sold it off. You guess what is the profit margin? Invested 3,000, sold for 15,000.
Wow.
Invested 5,000, sold for 150,000. So he pampered himself. He's only 23 years old. This year, he's still doing his master. He's driving a brand new Audi TT.
Wow.
Right, from this business when he landed in Australia. So you can think out of the box by doing some of this. And my son, what he did was he trade cards. I think young people, they like to do funny stuff that we don't understand, especially as parents. Okay, so you can think out of the box, do something like this. There are so many classes going on online. I just completed a 5-day solid day of digital entrepreneur, and it's actually very eye-opener what you can do promoting your goods, your whatever you sell online. During my time 40 years back, what I did was I become driver. I send some people to airport. I make some bucks, help in kopitiam at night. So that give you some money. But of course, because I work in bank, so I can do some selling some insurance product, general insurance, life insurance. You make some money. But in today's market, I think there are more ways of making decent dollar and cent.
Side hustle, second income. That's what you're saying.
I got a conclusion over here. Be creative and smart in creating second income instead of moving your debt from left pocket to right pocket and left to right until your pocket is full with your debt. Right? Instead, you just generating more income will be better.
I think during this pandemic, many people lost their job and they think out of the box. And today, after 2 years, many of them become multi-millionaire just with a very simple idea. I think in KL, many of them actually hit it big. Okay.
That's what I heard too, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what you're advocating is it's actually okay to go out there and get a side income, get a side hustle, right? And that would probably propel you in recovery, your debt recovery or your finances restructuring, lah,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
Cool. By the way, since like that, we do shameless plug. The WOW team is looking for some partners. If you are looking for some side hustle, DM us, okay?
There you
That's
are.
us.
Really? We're looking for more shows to be done. We're looking for more people to come out and collaborate with some of our projects. So if you're interested, DM us, lor.
Even more ideas, some creative ideas that's not in our world. Not in our world, but in our world, in my age, at least my age. I can't imagine, right?
Right. So since we are talking about this, right? So now we're talking at this level where things are pretty much manageable. So if I can still go out there and get some side hustle or side income to cover, means I'm still pretty okay at the moment, right? In the phase of recovery. How would I know if I am really in a tough recovery phase, right? It takes more than just a side hustle or whatever emergency fund that I have. How do I know if I'm in that?
So if you come to this stage, you definitely know you cannot afford to pay for your next meal if you are single, or if you are a family man, you cannot afford to pay for your the basic necessity lah, electricity, water, handphone bills. You know you are in trouble already, right? And the worst part is people knocking on your door said you have not paid 2 months car installment, we have to take away your car. So that is the most obvious, right?
Okay. So if where anyone is in that state, right? What help can they seek and where can they seek those help?
You can actually go to AKPK if you really owe banks so-called money, all right. Your house is you are going to be chased out of your house. Credit card is going to sue you for bankruptcy. Yeah, that's the avenue, the legal avenue you can approach. But before you reach there, if you know that you cannot afford to pay your utility bill, the first person you got to sit down and talk to is, if you are young people, yeah, please talk to your parents first, okay? And then talk to your consultant, how they can help you. That's my advice.
It sounds like AKPK would be the very, very last resource to go into,
so,
right?
Correct. That AKPK is always the last. Your family and the person who is helping you to manage your finances, these are the people that you should sit down and with them first. And especially now, like after Chinese New Year, you know you bust your credit card, yeah. You better get hold of your consultant to look at your situation right now.
So what is is it called a side back when if we approach AKPK, I mean too early or not really as a last resort? So what would be the consequences? Let's say already approach AKPK.
Okay, so people who approach AKPK, you can say that they are out of, they cannot borrow money even from friend really, all right? And they'll be kicked out from the house. And your wife or your husband want to divorce you because of all these debts. So there's AKPK will be the last resort. And many people do not know that this is one of the avenue that they can seek help. All right. And sad to say, until today, 40 years ago and today is still the same scenario. The yuppies, meaning young professionals who are below 35 years old, about 75% of them are in this problem because of car loan and credit cards.
Yeah, we did our research just recently. We heard that people in debt are getting younger and younger, and that's pretty scary to me.
Yeah.
Right? So if we were to like, okay, now this is like the worst case scenario where we really have to find either really last resort like AKPK or talk to our consultants or talk to people to support us in getting past it, right? What would you say that one can do when they are at that mid-level before they escalate to the worst case? What can they do to ensure that they don't escalate all the way to the worst case?
To be frank with you, in my career, 40 years in financial institution, nobody in the right mind will seek for help if it is manageable. All right, or they still have some money in the bank or zero money in the bank, but they have 5 to 10 credit cards in hand. They will not seek help. Trust me, they will not seek help because face value. Even they will not tell their parents until, as I said, reprocessor or bank send doctors to knock on your door. That is where they got scared. They got afraid.
So, if you're already running low, which means what you're saying is some of the indicators is that if you're running low on cash in bank and we have multiple credit card debt, it's probably time to begin doing something about it. Is that what
Not
you're
only
saying?
that, more important is utility bills. One, you cannot afford to pay utility bills and rental. That is where you need to seek help already. It's either from your family members or friends. Or they will fall back to their credit card. They go and apply more credit card and go deeper into debts.
Wait, so here's the thing, right? One part that you say is also approach a financial consultant. But here's the thing, then the dilemma lies, right? I'm already in this kind of debt. But if I talk to a financial consultant, I may have to pay X amount. I may not be able to afford. So it's like, you know that. Yeah.
Right, not all your financial, I don't think if you seek advice from them, they will charge you. All right. Financial consultant can come from banks, can come from traditional businesses like insurance, unit trust. If you sit down with them and say, okay, I'm in this problem. This is my credit card debts. I have 3 of them. I cannot afford to pay my housing loan or car loan. And I'm still working. This is my salary. What can I do? Then they will tell you that you should cut on your expenses, especially your networking. You should not go and see people. If you want to go and see people, you only go and drink coffee or drink plain water, 40 cents. Go and eat roti canai. Those kind of things. They will advise you. You cannot go to Starbucks. You cannot go to fine dining anymore. If you want to eat, go and eat safan. So advisor will tell you to do that.
Simon, Starbucks ice water free one. It's still a counter. Can I have a glass of ice water? Is free one. So as long as your friends spend already, like, it should be fine.
People who go to Starbucks wanted to be noticed, wanted to be seen. You must put a glass of coffee there to let people know that I'm atas. This is some of the thing. This is some of the thing when I do. I have nothing. I finish all my work. I just go Starbucks, order a cup of coffee, just sit there for a couple of hours to meet client, to meet business partner. Anyway, is paid by company. So as I said again, you must find those companies that pay for your entertainment.
That's a really good point, right? So it sounds like, okay, number one, we're running out of time, right? Number two is really sounds like it doesn't matter where you are. It's always good time to relook, right? Reset the discipline and you know, if you need to just tie your belt for the next couple of months and then recover and rebuild again. Is that fair to say?
That's right.
Okay, so people, nothing to worry. If you want to have further conversation, you can talk to Simon and his team, right? There's as we always say, I think, Sue, right? It's never too early or too late to start our wealth building journey.
Yes.
So if you need to restructure, oops, I just knocked my mic, sorry. If you need to restructure, if you need to rebuild before building the next phase, there is really no shame or harm in that, right?
Yes.
It is okay to start today.
That's right.
Yes, I mean, not only wealth building, even if restructuring your debt also never be too late. As long as we put effort inside it and really look into the number, how to work on that, right? And seek for the right advice and advisor from the advisor that will support. Get the right advisor.
Let's point
So now another tips coming out, how to know the advisor is the right one or not. You ask 2 or 3 advisor, see who is giving you the most appropriate method to do it, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So with that, right, it leads to a lot of, number one, we want to say thank you so much for constantly willing to come on to the show to share your insights, to always remind us that, it's okay to start now, it's okay to rebuild and starting everything from fundamental. We absolutely appreciate that. So thank you very, very much, Simon. But before we let you go, we want to know, how can they find you, right? You may want to share a little bit about what you do as well, just to remind everyone.
I'm a financial advisor, or I call myself a life coach, easier, because I touch on all topics, even on marriages. Yeah. Well, if you want to look for me, I'm sure my Facebook is down there. Just click in my name, see my face. Yeah, you can get me already. Okay. If you can't get me, please get hold of Kitti or Sue. They will know how to get me.
Yes. PM us in the WOW channel.
If they cannot call me, they will come to my house in Johor.
Yes, I can get a view from you.
Okay, cool. So here's the thing, right? Simon so far has always been very giving. If there's anything at all that you want to explore, really go ahead and find him. And if you want us to arrange for a group session, let us know, DM us so that we can arrange accordingly, okay? Right, cool. Sue,
Cool.
one final thing
Yes.
for Simon before he go.
It's a common question, right? What would be something you're going to tell to our Baois? Means something just to remember, let's say 1 point about that
1 point.
restructuring.
Start planning now.
Start planning now. not start planning before you spend now.
Which is
Okay.
a good point. Okay, thank you, Simon. Thank you so much. We'll see you again very, very soon. While we let Simon go, let's look at our WOW action. No longer WOW practice of the week. It's WOW
Yes.
action for the
Take
week.
your action.
Bye, Simon.
Now I can eat keropok.
Yeah, yes, you can continue eat your keropok, Simon.
Simon is still very excited
It's a fun
to
part of
chit-chat
it.
with us.
No, he might want to show us the keropok style. Never mind. Actually, I like the last sentence she said, start now, right? Initially I was thinking, is this too simple? But when I think twice, right, if we are in a stage that we need to do the debt restructuring, right?
Yep.
I mean, quite obvious we didn't plan it well, or maybe don't even plan it at all. So
Yep.
start now to start to replan, not to replan, to plan everything from the scratch again, or start the practice on how to planning. For the planning portion of it, I would say don't seek for perfect. There's nothing perfect on the planning. We just change along the way, adapt to the environment, adapt to your needs, adapt to the situations, because you can plan a whole financial plan for your life until you're 80 years old. Who knows your girlfriend pregnant on the next day after you finish your plan? So anything had to change again. You have to just adapt again to readjust your plan. So planning is something. Last time when I was project manager, plan is actually a life. We always need to revisit, revise, to do it again and again. This was something that just start it now, start the planning now. How about you, Kitti? What do you think?
Well, today I actually hear a lot of things may slightly differ from yours, right? So the first thing that I heard is that it's okay. It's really okay. It's not something to shame yourself about or to feel bad about and things like that. It is really the matter of correction. Hence the suggestion of plan now, right? It's because one of the fundamental is that we can either keep drowning and feeling horrible and then keep repeating the habits, or we actually take corrective actions, right? And the other thing that I heard really is there are many ways to go about our finances, right? It's not just a single methodology, right? And of course, the most important, prevention better than cure.
Prevention, keep more cash.
Yeah, so if you know you got some kind of symptoms already, start going to see some financial doctors, some financial advisors. Because as far as I know, right, Sue, I don't know if you encounter the same thing. Many of them are actually quite friendly. They are very good in actually telling us a certain facts and suggesting a certain corrective measures. Right?
Yes.
Not all are just like sell.
And they do have some, but I think there's a misconception on the financial advisor. So sometimes we will think, I have no money, why I go to the financial advisor? When I got money to invest, only I go to the financial advisor. That would be wrong, because this is their job, right? To help you to plan, to make you have money. So when you have no money, there's a time for you to visit a financial advisor, and the one can help you, one would be the best advisor you can find. Let's say you go to find an advisor with a lot of money, right? You might not get a high quality. You might get something very good, but when you have money, everyone can invest for you, but may not able to help you to restructure, replan anything, right?
Which is good. Since they are available, might as well explore those resources, right?
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, sorry. Yes, you say?
No, I will just try out the advisor, and you're getting from some of the study I hear, financial advisor, financial planners getting more and more popular in this region of the world. I mean, it is quite common in some of the Western country. Just seek for it, as there are a lot of them outside, right? Okay, yeah. I was thinking, then after this, what is going to happen next?
Yes, what's gonna happen next session is in conjunction with International Women's Day. We are going to do something special, which we will reveal to you much later.
Yes. So I need to dress.
You can
put on a dress for the Women's Days.
I can help you make up as well. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Now, as far as I know, Women's Day is not just about women themselves and excluding men. A lot of women's movement nowadays has hit a certain maturity level where it's inclusive, right? So although it is International Women's Day, we're going to include as many people as possible. We're going to do our best to create something fun and different for you. The next session is when, Stu?
Yes, it's here. 9th of March, 8:30 p.m. Don't test my memory when we have a good producer.
Why you like that? You must let him say first, then only you show. We're testing him.
There's only one thing our Huawei needs to remember. You know what?
What?
So they have to remember to hit the like button. They are on Facebook or YouTube, right? So they can find us on the WW Wisdom of Wealth in this channel, right?
And this time around, we're going to say something different. Instead of just subscribing and like our videos and posts and our page and stuff like that, share it with your friends.
Yeah, share it with them. Let them have an opportunity to know what they can ask for. So what kind of support they can get from the five advisor, right? Which is a good one. So I think thank you everyone for joining us for tonight. And see you all on the 9th of March, 8:30 p.m. Remember, it is never too early or too late to start. The key is to begin your wealth journey now.
Okay, thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone. See you then.
Bye bye. Siêu Moi, Wen Chi,
Bye,
Brenda.
Brenda.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well done, guys. Well done.